Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. The Link chart is moving sideways, and I mean, this is really ugly stuff here, right? I mean, this is just a sideways consolidation that is still unfolding. I mean, I wouldn't get really too caught up in the micro. Honestly, this is just a sideways consolidation which started a week ago without clear resolution here. I'm watching for an upside breakout, okay, potentially. But it looks to me as if this B wave of a possible wave 2 that we've been talking about could have just topped, or is in the process of topping. Explanation is that, look, we had a possible wave 1 to the upside and the wave 2 bottomed here, right? That's one idea I had on the 19th of January. Then we said maybe this is another wave 1. Okay, but we haven't really seen so far a very reliable bottom form. So yeah, thesis was maybe wave 2 finished here. That was on the 23rd of January. But there wasn't really any impulsive rally from there. So it's instead formed a series of higher lows and lower highs. So purely looking at price structure, I mean, this could be a B wave triangle after an A wave bottomed on the 19th, right? So wave 1, A, B, and now a C wave down. At least it's a potential. We should be prepared for that. I mean, this is really just noise, but definitely worth watching for an upside breakout. If we get a sustained break above the green line there, $27.10 roughly, then the triangle will be invalidated. But for now, I'm watching because the B wave could have unfolded as, triangle, which is labeled as a 5-wave structure. And Elliott wave gives the labels A, B, C, D, E. So we have an initial 3-wave move up, which was the A wave of the triangle, and the B wave again is the triangle. Then the B wave in wave B, the C wave in wave B, the D wave in wave B, and the E wave. And you can see it really looks like a triangle with a series of higher lows and lower highs. So it's pretty, I mean, triangles are always unreliable structures, but it's pretty likely it formed the triangle. And now we could form a C wave down. I mean, again, I always say don't get too caught up in the micro. I mean, I show them in the video because otherwise it would be too repetitive. It's also, I think, helpful for like educational sort of the educational effect, just looking at microstructures and everything. But the way to calculate the target for white wave C is we take the length of the A wave, we go to the high of the B wave, which is the end of the triangle. Well, and it aligns perfectly with the 78.6 retracement. So we are dealing here with internal structure targets, but we have to compare them to the bigger picture, so the larger structure. So when we have a wave 1 to the upside, which is in line with the trend direction, then we can draw the Fibonacci retracements, the general support area based on that, and it's between $23 and $24.85. Let me take the upper section out. We don't need that actually, because it already reacted anyway. I'd rather keep the chart as clean as possible. But anyway, there's some confluence there around the $23 mark, so I would watch for that. Any sustained break below $23 could still mean that this was a triangle, yeah, but that the larger degree wave 2, which presumably bottomed on the 19th, on Sunday, last Sunday, that this is still unfolding, right, in the wider yellow wave 2. So overall, we're just waiting to see. I mean, Bitcoin is also under a little bit of selling pressure, but it's holding overall really well. Overall, it's been a pretty boring week, actually. There's been some interesting volatility, but there hasn't really been any, let's say, how should I say, there hasn't really been any clear bottoming structure. There hasn't been any upside momentum that could have led to a breakout. So its patterns are in a state of indecision. These B-wave triangles, they are not so common, at least not in crypto, at least not in this cycle. That can always change. So expect some volatility as we are now heading towards the end of the triangle. Whether breakout directly to the upside or not, the key support levels are clear, I think. First focus is on the $23 level. Below that level, the wider wave 2 has $19.25 as key support. That's the update about Link. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.